What's up, y'all? So, I just want to make this video because today is my birthday, and honestly, I've been really needing to make a video like this because I've been wanting to explain to you guys why I've been wearing the brace, why I've been doing all these things. I've been struggling. You guys have been seeing me struggling financially, struggling mentally, doing all this stuff. I've never really explained to you guys like how the accident happened, how everything happened. Everything started with getting a tailbone, getting a cyst right on top of my tailbone. So long story short, when I sit down, there's a big bump. I would sit on it and it would hurt so bad. And then there would be, stuff inside it like pus and stuff. It will come out and it's disgusting. So then I tell them, what am I supposed to do? Well, they tell me the only thing you could do is get surgery because it could get infected and then you could end up getting sepsis and then all this stuff. So I'm like, damn, I'm about to have a baby, so I should do it. I asked my girl at the time, should I do it? She's like, yeah, you should do it. Let's get it out of the way, But we never really thought, what if it doesn't heal? So I get the surgery done. Long story short, it doesn't heal right. And then it's been like, there's a bunch of stuff going on in our relationship where it was making me not want to be there anymore because we're arguing a lot. Me and her family never got along. It was just always super weird with their family. Me and her, like, I think we loved each other a lot, but with their family, we never got along. They never accepted me. They never liked me. For me, I feel like they never even gave me a chance. It was just, from out the gate, they hated me, and it was never, like, say at the very beginning, there was a point where her mom asked her to, like, how do I do this, how do you do this on the computer? I'm like, oh, you do it like this. And then she just would not listen. Oh, you do it like this. Oh, you do it like this. And then she's like, does not want to listen to me, bro. So then they're just right there for like 5 minutes. So then I was like, oh, how do you do it? I'm like, oh, like this, boom, done. I'm like, oh, yeah. There were so many red flags I did not pay attention to. Anyways, I get the surgery done. It doesn't heal right. I end up having to go back and forth from Arizona to California because we ended up like kind of breaking up at the time, but we're kind of just like taking a break. We ended up back together. And this happened like 4 or 5 times where we break up, we end up back together. Break up, we end up back together. That was just the whole beginning process of us completely splitting up. So then, it doesn't heal right. So then the baby comes, and then he's born. I didn't heal, so like, I was having to help with the baby and stuff, and ended up getting in the way, She wanted me to help, but then there was things I couldn't do. I warned her I can't go to the baby shower because I'm going to be sweating, I'm going to get all hot, and then my tailbone, that area is going to get all wet, and then I'm going to be all sitting on it, and it's going to get infected, But then there was like multiple things, a baby shower, like other events, like I couldn't go to. I shouldn't be lifting this, she wants me to lift this, I can't lift it. And then she's like, no, please, like, I don't know, it would just be weird. Like, it ended up being, it was getting in the way of me helping. So then, instead of just being like, oh, he's super hurt and he can't help, she would get mad at me. So like all those videos you see where they're like, oh, can you take out the trash? And they're like, oh, 1 second, and oh, you lazy motherfucker. I don't know how it goes, but like, you know exactly what I'm saying though. That's exactly how it was. For instance, there was this one time where we went to her family's house, and then like we're all just sitting and like, say I'm sitting on the couch just after the accident, after everything. I'm sitting on the couch, I'm just relaxing, and then she goes, do you guys need Ben in to do anything? And then even somebody in their family was like, Desiree. So I'm like, you guys see that? Like, I'm just chilling right there, like my back's hurting, we just came from out of town, and then they're all just doing stuff, like, oh, well, do you guys need Ben to do anything? But yeah, so it doesn't heal, and then the baby comes, I'm not really able to help, so then that's already going on, So then at my job, I end up getting like put on leave because my back was bothering me for like, this is a whole nother situation. So my back was bothering me because it's like, the dough will come out of the machine. I work for Domino's. The dough will come out of the machine, boom. and then it'll go into little balls. The part where I would struggle is putting the balls onto the thing, like the dough balls onto trays for them to put into the freezer and stuff. Because my back would start hurting really bad. So then, long story short, they ended up like putting me on leave, telling me to reopen my claim. So then I tried to reopen my claim. I'm struggling reopening it. I was doing everything they're telling me to do. Well, then they say that I abandoned my job and that I wasn't doing anything to reopen the claim. I was supposed to make a new claim. They just made everything so confusing. And on top of that, they told me when I'm on leave, I cannot talk to HR. I could only talk to their third-party company that's Unum or whatever. So, like, it was so confusing. Like, I would try to email them to be, oh, sorry, when you're on leave, you cannot email HR. You have to email Unum. When at one point, that wasn't a thing. So they just set me up for failure, basically. So then I ended up getting fired for job abandonment. And it was just, like, really good. And then she ended up being so upset with me. And then she told me, well, I'm just letting you know, I'm not helping you for shit. Like, she literally said that to me. Well, then, this is where the car accident comes into play. So then we start arguing about all this stuff off and on. I get a new job. I'm working at this new job for a couple weeks. Keep in mind, I was waiting to get this job for a while. Like, I worked there before. I knew I could get it again, but I had to wait 6 months. So I was waiting. I get the job. I'm like, yes, finally, I got the job that I want, you know? Because this job is like the best paying job that I could get. Like, straight up. Whenever I try to look somewhere else, it's not even close. So then, I get the job I finally want. Boom. End up fighting that weekend, So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go to San Diego and then spend the weekend over there. But then, I ended up just going for the day. Like, I don't even remember what I did. I was like, I'm pretty sure I went over there to DoorDash all day. Just so I could, you know, get my mind clear and stuff like that. Well then, say after that, well then, when I was done with my day, I started heading home. It was like 9 o'clock, and I was getting super tired on the way home. I'm like dozing off and stuff, so I'm like, damn, I should probably pull over, get some sleep. So like, I didn't pull over just on the freeway. I get off the freeway, and then I go flip a U, and there's like a Denny's right there. And then this is where, so these are the two main roads. You could park right here on the side of the street, or you could pull into the like side parking lot right here. I parked in the front right here in the main street. Cause like, honestly, I didn't really think anything of it. Like, I was in the back, like, so there are all the cars, and then that's where I messed up. I was in the very back. So then I'm like, damn, that'll be scary if somebody fucking hit me right now. But like, I'm like, I should be fine. But if you look around my back of my car right now, it's basically like this. You see, like, there's a pillow back there. Well, it's not the pillow, it's all messy right now. But say my head would have been against the back, and my whole body would have been right here. And then that's just how, you know, I was laying down that night. It didn't have the mattress and stuff and all this stuff. It was just a pillow, and then the hard bottom of the hatchback, and then my body, you know. So then, you know, I'm finally like, you know what? I should be fine. I'm just going to get a little sleep, and I'm going to take off. I'm going to get some Denny's in the morning. I should be fine, you know. I fall asleep, and I don't even think it was an hour. Like, car just completely totals my car, smashed in the back of me. And, like, say, this is the back of the car. I was sleeping right in the middle. It hit, like, more to the side. If it would have hit right in the middle, I wonder what would have happened to me, but I got really lucky. But I was still hurt really bad. Like, say when I was in the ambulance, I kept telling them, like, I feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack. I don't know why. It felt like my chest, it felt like I had so much pressure in my chest. I was freaking out. I'm like, oh my God, dude, I feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack. But they were being so rude to me, like, you're fine, dude. You look fine. Your vitals look fine, dude. And it's like, I don't know. I was freaking out. I go to the hospital in San Diego. They ended up, you know, doing a bunch of stuff, like just x-rays and stuff like that. They told me I had like over 10 fractures in my spine, stuff like that. But then it was just crazy because even then, they were all treating me so bad. Like, it was like, it's because at one point, they heard that I'm sleeping in my car. So then I think they assumed that I'm a homeless person. So then basically at that point, it's like, they get him out of here, because he's trying to sleep here. He wants to stay here, and he's never going to leave. He's homeless. Get him out of here. So I'm in a hospital for literally like 3 hours after a serious car accident, and they're kicking me out. Oh, we have no room. Sorry, sir. There's no beds. You have to go. So then I was lucky that my ex came and picked me up. Like, my ex and my grandpa. Her ex. Are you serious, dude? This is how I am, dude. My ex and her grandpa came to pick me up. Well, then, say, after that, I was having to wear that brace for a while. Like, it was so weird because right after the accident, it didn't really feel that bad. So then, like, a couple weeks passed, and then, like, I was like, damn, I feel like it's getting a little worse, you know? Like, I feel like I'm getting more. A month passed. Oh my God, it was getting really bad. More time, I was getting worse and worse and worse for like a year. And it was just like, I thought it was gonna feel like that forever, honestly. I was starting to get so scared. I was wearing the brace all day, every day. It was just like, am I supposed to be wearing the brace? Am I supposed to be doing this? I was so confused because the whole process of the car accident was so crazy. Like, I got into the car accident and it was fast because it was just it was her fault 100%, not my fault at all. So then it was just like, take this, you should take this, or try to get way more, but you don't know if she has anything. You could end up trying to sue her for, you know, whatever she has, but she might not have anything, and she might not ever have anything. So then you won't ever get any money. So you might as well just take the settlement and, you know, the quick settlement, get the money. So I'm like, all right, yeah, I'll do that. Well, my attorney never told me once I get the settlement that treatment's going to be cut off. So I take the settlement and then immediately I'm not getting any treatment. So then I'm like, what? Like, I try to go to an appointment. They're like, oh, I'm sorry, the case is settled. We can't treat you anymore. Like, what? So then I ended up having no treatment, nothing. Like, obviously I got the money, but to be honest, I was not smart about it. And looking back, like, that amount of money would have been nothing to the amount of stuff that I have to pay and everything. And then basically from that car accident, I'm in such severe debt now just because it wasn't like, you know, oh, you had all this money, dude. Why? No, it wasn't that. Like, dude, money goes so fast. You think money's going to last forever, and it goes so fast. You don't realize. But basically, my hospital bills are a lot, and there's no way. Like, there's no freaking way. Like, to be honest, I was not smart with the money. Like, if I'm being 100% honest, financially, I was being so dumb. And I think it's because I hit my head really hard during the car accident. Because to be honest, I look back and it's like, what was I doing? Like, it feels like I almost was alive, but I wasn't there. Like, my brain was like alive, like, but just looking back, like, was I even thinking? Like, my thought process, what was I? It just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't seem like me. And I hate it so much because if I would have just left it into investment and stuff like that, I would have been fine. But I don't know why I ended up, it was like, I don't know, my brain wasn't functioning. I wasn't thinking right. I wasn't doing anything right. Like, I was forgetting stuff so much. My ex, even at the time, was like, you need to see a doctor because you're forgetting everything. It's like, she was such a rude person to me, but I was. It was scary, dude. Like, it just hurts because now I should have just spent it on getting a place, because now look where I'm at. I'm struggling so bad, but I feel like God made me go through all this because he wanted me to experience this right now. So if I ever end up getting that amount of money again or more, you know, do not be dumb, dude. You have to be smart. And I know I'm going to be smart from here on out. That's not going to happen. I'm not going to let that happen again. I'm so miserable these past 4 months. I've been scared to ask anybody for help because I know I put myself in this position. And I feel so dumb. Like, my son's been crying every fucking night that they drop him off. He wants to stay with me, but we can't stay in the car together. It just hurts, man. Like, I was really dumb, and I need to be smart from here on out. I need to be a better dad. I need to be a better person, and I need to really get my priorities straight, man. And I see that I'm becoming a better person, and that I want to be a good dad, and that's my main priority. You know, for a while, I was sitting here saying, I don't want to be here anymore. I just want to die, and, you know, my life's over. You know, today's my birthday. I'm getting older, you know? So, like, to be honest, when I say that I'm 30, I feel embarrassed. Like, I feel embarrassed. I'm living in my car. I mean, I'm in California. I have 2 kids. I'm very lucky. I'm very blessed to be here. It just hurts, like, knowing that I could have just focused on getting a house or something. But then who knows? Maybe I would have ran out of money and I would have already lost the house and everything. So I can't really say that, you know? So I'm just happy right now because lately I've been using the brace barely, really. And I've been getting better and better because I've been going to the gym and stuff like that. And if you're struggling with depression and mental health and stuff, I recommend going to the gym 100% and getting a psychiatrist 100%. Those 2 things have completely changed my life and changed how, you know, I've been dealing with everything. Like, say last night I had like a mental breakthrough where I don't want to ever be saying that, you know, I want to die and stuff like that anymore, because it hurts me so bad seeing my son go home and he's crying. Like, he gets so upset when I drop him off. Like, say last night we're eating pizza and he's on to his tablet or whatever, and I know I don't really like when he's playing his tablet either, but like, he's already on to it. You can't really. I've been trying to get him to use it less and less, but basically, say like we're eating pizza and he's on to his tablet, and I'm like, you know, I'm gonna go to the restroom really quick. He's not paying attention. So then I go to the restroom, and then I'm in there for literally like 6 or 7 minutes, because I don't want to say why, but anyways, I'm going out, and he always does this, but it was just funny because I didn't hear him out. He wasn't saying anything. So like, say I'm washing my hands, but open the door, and then he's right there under the door looking under, like. And it's like, damn, he loves me so much, man. Like, my son loves me so much. And then my other son, Sebastian, he's only half a year now. And this kid, yesterday I went to go see him, and he's going like this already, like. He's like, trying to, come here, grab me, please. Grab me. He's like, man. It's like, dude, your kids love you so much, dude. Your kids love you so much. Please don't ever say nothing like that. I'm not anymore. I promise y'all, from here on out, I'm going to be trying to get better, and better. I just don't have anybody really push me. I don't have really anybody, dude, come on, man, come on. But I'm trying to be that person for myself. I didn't want to make this video, and honestly, I don't really know if I'm going to post this, but I just want to say thank you guys for supporting me. If you guys like the content I make, or if you guys have any recommendations for me, you know, I should do this, I should do this, just let me know, man. Because honestly, I need any help I could get. I really do. Like, this whole car accident thing has put me in such a bad position. Like, I got honestly, I feel like I got scammed by the attorney. One, him not telling me I'm not gonna get any treatment. And he just took his money basically, and just like, oh yeah. I honestly kind of like the attorney as a person, but like, it just makes me really wonder, was he just trying to do that to get his money? And then just be like, oh yeah, fuck off, buddy. But like, or was it my fault? Like, cause I didn't really even know that my treatment was gonna get cut off like that. And then now I see all these other commercials. They went, oh, won $5 million with Morgan & Morgan. It's like, should I have called Morgan & Morgan? Like, what? This is so hard, man. I just wanted to explain to y'all why I was wearing a brace, why, you know, but I'm getting better, you guys. Like, say, with work, there was a point where I'd wear all day. There was a point where I'd wear like 3/4 of the day. No, it was half a day. And now, it's been at 1/4, just one break. When I go on first break, I take it off and I'm good. Just been going to the gym and I'm getting better. It's like I'm activating all the muscles in my back again or something. But from here on out, We getting better, y'all. I need the support. Anything, y'all. Anything you guys can give me for advice or anything, please just comment, like, anything. Just please, I need your help, y'all. I don't have no help.